Hey everyone!
Hello.
So we are currently in a nice park and we thought what a nicer way to just tell you about how we met while we're here. So where do we start? You need to first tell them how you even knew I existed, because I didn't know you existed, you know what I mean?
Well, because I was the one to,
Initiate.
it's always,
You were the one to initiate.
Yeah, it's always the man who should just pop in first. My parents and Mariam parents know each other because they're both, from Lebanon, and they're both living here, like close to each other. And
But we didn't know each other.
I didn't even know that she existed.
I didn't know he existed either.
Yeah. What? One day, one of my brother that's living here, sent a photo of Mariam holding his son, which is my nephew.
Your dad? Wasn't it your dad?
No. Oh, it was my dad. It was actually my dad.
Yeah,
It was my dad. Sorry,
Yeah.
It was my dad. My dad sent a photo of Mariam holding my nephew, the son of my brother.
What was it like? How was it holding you?
She was holding the kid like that.
I was like, sad view.
Yeah. I was like, just like, who's that girl? Like, she grabbed my attention in the photo, although she didn't like look fully, like she fully showed or anything, but it's just like the way she was holding the kid and she was smiling at the kid. I was like, that was like so nice. Like felt it in my heart. So I was like, I'm gonna that girl. So I asked about my parents, and they said, "Oh, it's Mariam. She's she's the daughter of her
This
mom.
and this,
Yeah, this and that." And then I'm like, "Oh, so you guys know her?" They're like, "Yeah, she's very nice. Do you want to talk to her?" I'm like, "No, chill, guys. Just asking about it." Like my dad was like, "No, you gotta talk to her. Like, I love this girl. She's so nice. She's so beautiful. She's gorgeous." I'm like, "Dad, please just chill. I was just asking about her." And then he's like, "Listen, I'll give you her name, and you go search her on Facebook, and you talk to her." I'm like, "Dad, why are you going so far so fast?" He's like, "Just try it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I've tried my luck, and I wish I didn't. But anyway, her name.
We're married now.
I got her name, and I went to her Facebook, and I started messaging her just like any guy. I was like, "Hello, how are you?" She's like, "Hello." Literally, she was like, "Hello."
Okay, but let me tell them my side now.
Let me finish my side.
No, but how it led to that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so basically, I was home and I was studying for like my finals, and I was really stressed out. I had exams coming up, so I was studying, and then all of a sudden I get a friend request, and I look at the friend request and I see, so his last name is the same as my mum's last name, and so a guy adds me, and his name's Mustafa Shmaisim, and I'm like, what the hell, this guy has the same last name as my mum. So I went and asked my mum, like, "Mum," because I don't really accept any guys on Facebook or anything, so that I don't know. So I went and asked my mum, and I'm like, "Mum, there's a guy named Mustafa Shmaisim, and I don't really know who he is, but he has your last name. Do you know who he is?" And then she said, "Oh yeah, it's this guy, like he's the son of these people." And then I was like, "Oh, okay." She goes, and then she said to me, so she said,
Don't get close to him. Don't talk to him.
"No." She's like, "Be careful." I was like, okay, because he's from Lebanon, and the whole stereotype of guys from Lebanon aren't very good, whatever it is.
I don't know why. Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I know why.
Yeah, because there's like heaps of people that have bad experiences when they do get married from overseas, but alhamdulillah, we didn't have any bad experience. So mum was just like, just be cautious. Mum was like, okay, I'm like, anyway, who cares? Like, I'm not even looking to be in a relationship. I'm not looking for anything, Anyway, so I accepted, and then straight away he inboxed me, and I was like, seriously? And I was like,
What?
oh,
Like,
here we go.
Talk to her. I'm not just gonna like add her and stop. Just added her anyway. So I messaged her. I was like, "Hi." She was answering so like, what do you call it? Dry. She was so dry. She didn't even like answer me in the right way. And I was like, anyway.
Yeah, because
So
I was studying.
I was like, "Hey, do you know me?" She's like, "Yes, I do. Thank you."
No, I didn't say that.
Yes.
I said.
Yes,
I didn't know you, but then I asked.
I asked about you, and now I
know.
know who you are. I was like, "Oh shit!" As if I was like the criminal of the criminals.
What?
And at last, I'm like, the guy that's got his name on the tree is wanted. And like, I asked about you, and now I know who you are.
No.
So
And he just was like, "Oh, how are you?"
Like, how are you? How's
Whatever.
everything?
And
Yeah,
I
just
was
like
really
normal questions.
dry.
That was, yeah.
I was really dry because I'm like, because
And
I
then-
don't really speak to guys as it is. And then I was like, this guy's probably just trying to talk to me, trying to get with me or whatever, and whatever. Anyway, so
And
I
then
took
at
that
the
over.
end, and then she was like, she ended it up saying,
Yeah.
well, you know, I've got my finals now and I'm really studying, so I really don't have time to talk. Maybe we'll catch up later. Bye, see you.
Yeah.
It's like,
The conversation was like
bye.
2 minutes.
Yeah, I was like, that's it, bye.
Anyway, I'll explain after that.
And we didn't talk
Yeah.
anything.
What did you think of me after that? What was
was
your
like-
perspective on me?
Yeah, I was like, oh, this girl is really like show off. She doesn't even care about any guy. She's so what do you, like? She doesn't even care. She's not into like what do you call it? She's not into me.
To show off, you thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So show off, especially that Fady is her brother, and I got to know that Fady is
Yeah,
the singer.
he
Like,
straight away took
like,
that perspective.
it's not straight away. It's like something like oh my brother sings and he's so worldwide and I can't talk to normal people.
That's what
what I
he
thought.
thought. That's what he
Well,
thought. And I was
that's
like,
not what anybody
I
would
didn't
think, you know,
know.
because they'd be like, oh, she's not gonna get, she won't be
interested.
interested in such a guy. It's such a normal guy.
Anyway, that
Anyway.
wasn't the case at all. I was
Yeah.
just not interested altogether. Like, it wasn't like, because, anyway, you guys know what I mean. And then I finished my exams and all of that. And then I think like 2 months, fast forward 2 months, I said to my mum, I really need a holiday. I just want to go somewhere and I want to go with you. I just need a break. There was a couple of things going on in my life and I was just like, I need to get out of Australia. Right, and I'm like, Mum, we'll go somewhere really close, you know, really like cheap and stuff like that. And then she's like, yeah. Anyway, we're thinking about all these places. I'm thinking like Fiji, Thailand, you know, close places to Australia. And then she's like, why don't we go to Lebanon and Dubai? I was like, why would we go to Lebanon? But okay, like Lebanon's so far away. It's like a 22-hour plane ride. But okay, no worries.
That's God's plan.
Yeah,
God's
I'm
plan.
like, okay, no.
God's plan.
Yeah. I booked tickets and everything. And then
And now my part comes. I'm sorry to disturb. So, usually when you're ready to guide you or somebody to take you and show you around,
yeah,
so you kind of need like a taxi.
yeah.
And I was the taxi. And her mom calls my dad because she knows that my dad, you know,
Knows
started
people in
this.
Lebanon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Knows people and knows that I work as a taxi sometimes. Sometimes I go to uni and I work like beside. So her mom asked my dad that if I can guide them or take them around. And he said, yes, I'll talk to him. I'll ask him. And literally, I don't even know any ruins or how to get to any place in Lebanon. Literally, I didn't know anything.
He hasn't visited anyone.
And then my dad calls and he's like, hey, listen, you know, Hiba's going down to Lebanon and she wants somebody to take her show around. I'm like, who's Hiba? He's like, she's the mother of Mariam. Remember Mariam? I'm like, wait, no. Forget about it. No. There's no way I would take these people around. He was like, what? I was like, Dad, you gave me her name and I messaged her and she went so dry. Can you even imagine me taking her in the car? She wouldn't even be happy. So just forget about it. He's like, it's alright. Like, it's work. You need money. You need to find some work. You need to get there. I was like, and he tried to convince me, and it worked with my
convinced you.
dad. He convinced me. I was like, I don't mind.
Yeah, and then so when we got closer to our trip, Mum was like to me, "Oh, I'm gonna go ask his dad, or like who can take us around in Lebanon." And then I was like, "Yeah, ask him. You know, he should know someone nice or whatever." So she went and she came back and she was like, "Mariam," she goes, "You remember that guy that tried to speak to you and his son or whatever?" I'm like, "Yeah." She goes, "He's gonna take us around." I was like, "What?" And then she's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, No.
Yeah.
He tried to hit on me. I'm like, he
It
was
wasn't
trying to
hitting on you. I was just confused. What would girls think if you're just saying hi, how are you? Is hitting on me?
Because
He's
we just know.
hitting on me.
Can I get an amen, girls? We just know, okay? We just know.
I swear to God, I wasn't hitting on her. I was just asking. I just
Were you
wanted
not
to know
interested
her.
in me? Were you not interested in me? That's why you spoke to me?
No, I was interested, but it's not hitting.
Exactly.
Bye.
So I was like, Mom, you know, he tried to speak to me or whatever, and I wanted to go there and not really see family, you know? Like, when you want to get away and you want to go on a holiday away from all your problems, you kind of just want to be by yourself, you know? So I was like, Mom, I wanted to go there, be by ourselves. I didn't really want to be with much family or whatever it is. And she's like, no, apparently he's really nice and really cool. Like, it'll be fine.
He
Anyway,
listens to English music.
yeah, he knows English, he speaks English or whatever.
I spoke to
And then we had like a big fight. Like, we had actually a really big fight, and I left
her
it.
and her mom, not me.
Yeah, like me and my mom. And I left it, and I was like, whatever, just do whatever you want. Anyway, get to the airport, we fly, whatever, and then we get to Lebanon.
I'm yawning a lot. I'm sorry.
I'm still completely, completely forgot that he was gonna pick us up or anything. I get to the airport. My mom, we get to arrivals. Mum and my little sister Zainab came with us. Walk out first, and I'm behind them.
And I was the one to pick him up from the airport because I'm in a taxi.
So I walked through, and then I see, and then I wasn't like, I didn't really know what to look at, you know. So I kept walking, and then I see him, and I was like, "Oh, hi, I'm Mariam," and I put my hand out to shake his hand with a big smile, and then he just froze. You froze, babe. Okay.
I didn't
And then
froze.
I was like, "You're gonna shake my hand?" And then he's like, and I didn't really say that. I was thinking like, "Are you gonna shake my hand?" And then he didn't. And then he was just like, there was like bags all around him. He was just like, and he just got all the bags and he just went away.
You know, I was like a little bit, what do you call it?
Nervous.
Yeah, I was nervous.
Yeah.
I was really nervous. I was like I looked at her, and like it glazed. My eyes glazed. Like I wouldn't lie about that. Like my eyes glazed, and I was like, whoa, like that girl is like hot, man. You know, when am I gonna talk? When am I? All these questions going around in my head. She's like, I was like, hi. But this stuff, I'm not bothering that.
Yeah.
I can't deal with it now.
This was actually the first time you said that you didn't actually shake my hand.
Yeah, I didn't shake your hand.
Yeah.
Did I?
Before,
I'm not sure.
every time I said him, you didn't shake my hand. He's like,
Mom's
no,
and your
I shook your
sister.
hand.
Oh, sister. Oh,
Yeah, you shook Mom's hand, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, and then he didn't shake my hand and he just literally ran off. Like, he just took the bags and he went. And I was like,
Yeah.
what the hell is wrong with this guy? And I looked at Zainab, my little sister, and I'm like, is he not? Like, is he okay? I think there's something wrong with him. And then she's like, I don't know. And I'm like, but he's cute though.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I was like, Zainab, I'm like, he's pretty cute though. And then she's like, yeah. I was like, anyway. So we
Driving,
started
and
driving.
you know, I took him home. I came
Yeah.
in. You know, I'll give you my number, and you need anything, just call me. You know, I
Yeah.
want to get closer.
Yeah.
And
then
we
I always
started going.
caught him looking at me in the rearview mirror as well. And I was just like, why does he keep looking at me?
And
Like,
then I
this is
got
weird.
new glasses. She put them on, sunglasses, so she wouldn't even see me because it's
Yeah.
coloured.
See, boys do shifty things.
It's not shifty. It's the right way to do something without just like, oh, then I'll just be talking to her and be like, how are you? You good? I like your eyes. It's not gonna work.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
So
we started.
3 days down the track, fast forward 3 days, we
Yeah.
were together like every day. So he'd pick us up from our house, take us out the whole day, and then he'd drop us off back home and he'd go home.
And it's night, so it's like literally,
literally
it's
from
the
like
whole,
8 a.m.
Yeah,
8 a.m.
the whole
to
day.
like 10 o'clock at night or something.
Yeah, something like that.
So we'd go out and then we'd come home. And then 3 days later, we go to a ruined site in Lebanon called Baalbek.
And that's when magic happened. On that day, you know, I was like, you know what? Like, the thing is, we were having jokes the last 2 days, and I felt something. Like, I felt that this girl might fall into me if I do talk to her.
Fall for me.
Fall for me.
Yeah.
If I do talk to her, like she would get into it. Like she showed some interest. Yeah. She showed some interest. I
That's
was
what
like,
he thinks.
if you did it, you wouldn't have said, I don't know. Anyway, so I'm like, I'm just gonna ask her sister. I'm gonna be like, you know, Zainab, do you think Mariam might be into me, or like, if I asked Mariam, would she accept me, or would you think that me and Mariam would get along, or would you think that we could be together? And then Zainab was like, well, you're a nice guy, and you know,
You never know, kind of thing.
yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, that's a good thing. Like, maybe, you know, because the sister talks to the sister, so she probably told her something about me good. Mariam told Zainab about me, so Zainab would say that. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna make my big step today.
No, but you said at the end, you said, oh, should I speak to her or should you speak to her?
Yeah, I told her this. No.
Yeah, you did. And then,
Did I?
Yeah, and then Zainab said to you, let me speak to her first, and then you speak to her.
Yeah.
And then 2 minutes later, he came and spoke to me.
I didn't even wait to her. Did I wait?
You should. I think it was the next second after that.
Yeah, I didn't
Because
wait.
you found your time. Because you know
Yeah.
what happened? He came up to me, and then we were talking about something.
I waited until her mom and her sister and everybody just went away,
Yeah.
and she was alone. I was like, I catch her now.
And then, but I can't remember. He shiftily stuck it in the conversation. Like he was saying
Totally different.
something different.
I wasn't talking about the thing.
Yeah, it was something like, oh, I can't even remember.
Yeah.
But anyway, and then he was like, so, what did you say?
So what do you think, like, about us together? She was like,
What?
what do you mean to us together? I was
No,
like,
you said,
something- I did some.
No, you said, do you see a future between us?
Yeah, like would you even think? Would you even like? Do you think that there might be something between us?
Yeah. And then I was like, what? And then
She
like,
was so shocked. She started getting colored, like she rainbow. Because she was like, "What are you talking about? I don't know." And I don't know was enough for me.
Yeah.
And every question I asked her, she'd say, "Well, I don't know. I don't know."
And I was like, but what future? Like, what future are you talking about?
If the girl says "I don't know," means okay to me. If she doesn't say no.
Well, it is like that's an interesting fact though, because whenever like I kind of knew that I was interested in him because if like in the past if any other guy had approached me and I didn't want anything to happen, I would say no straight away. So it was weird for me when I was speaking to him when I said I don't know. So I was like, wow, I'm actually saying I don't know, which means maybe am I interested in him? Like I didn't even know, It's like, oh, do you see a future? And I was like, what future? Like we don't even have a present. You don't even know who I am, what's going on. Like we've only known each other for 3 days.
Who the hell are you?
We've only known each other for 3 days. Like, are you sure? Like, what are you thinking? This, that. Anyway, from that kind of conversation, the conversation ended up going, yeah, but how is it gonna work? You're in Lebanon and I'm in Australia.
And all I said, don't worry, we'll sort it out.
Yeah, he's like, don't worry, it'll work. And I was like, but
I'm,
how?
I'm making it easy for her. I'm making it just look very easy.
Yeah.
I'm not like it wasn't easy at all.
Yeah. And then you were like, and then because I kept saying, I don't know, he's like, do you have a boyfriend or something? And I was like, no. And then he's like, are you sure? Because you keep saying, I don't know. And I was like, because why can't you just say yes or no? And I'm like,
exactly.
Because I don't know. And he's like, no, you have a boyfriend. I was like, I don't have a boyfriend. I just don't know, And then he's like, oh, okay. He started getting angry because he was like, man, she's not giving me a definite answer.
I want an answer. I hate the middle stuff. Like, do you want vanilla or chocolate? He's like, I don't know. So what should I do? Put them both together? I can't put them both together.
Like it literally just turned around from like, I don't think we have a future to like, you have to speak to my mom.
And I really got the balls.
Yeah, that night. Like I told
really
my mom.
strong.
Yeah, I told my mom in the car what happened. And then she was like,
and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to talk to your mom.
Yeah, she's like, this is a bit weird, but okay, I'll speak to him. And then that night.
Because her mom knew that I'm a good guy. And, every day we were talking while we were going on the trips, we talk about all the stuff. We almost talked about both of our pasts.
Yeah.
Me, my past and her past.
Yeah, like we got along very well.
Yeah.
Like we were always talking. We felt really comfortable with each other.
Comfortable.
So he came up to our house that night. And then he just started expressing all these things to my mom.
Everything in front of him, like.
And
then
I was looking at him like, how do you feel all this about me? And it's only been 3 days, like.
She doesn't understand that somebody might fall in 1 second, and that's it.
Yeah, it was.
I believe in love for the first sight, When in these 3 days, like I got to know that she's a very lovely person and very nice, and like she can. If we both together, she can just embrace me and embrace all the because I had bad experiences before as well as she did, and I'm like if we both like that, we would get along a lot, because we're both looking for somebody who's gonna take care of each other, who take care of us,
exactly, that in each other basically.
Yeah.
So,
and I'm like I started expressing all the stuff inside me in front of her mom, and I couldn't.
To my mom, like.
I can't even remember how strong I was or how did it come out from me, but I was like, I'm gonna talk, I'm not gonna stop.
He was just like, I really like her. I just love who she is. I love what she stands
and
for.
I want her. I literally said, I want her.
I want her. And then mom's like, Habibi, how do you feel like this in 3 days? And I'm like, yes, Habibi, how do you feel like this?
And I just proved that to them anyway.
Yeah. Like, I just said to him, look, like, obviously I am slightly interested in you, but you just need to be, like, slow with me. Like, I don't know where I'm going.
Don't worry.
I've had really bad experiences and I don't want to rush into anything.
That's what
and he's like, don't worry, take
your time. Just
take your time. Yeah.
And days will prove to you how much I would love you and how much what would I do to you.
What
would I do for you.
Yeah.
And what can I achieve with you,
Yeah. So we kept talking, and then I went to Dubai after that, and we were still talking. And
we used to talk around 3 hours on the phone.
Yeah,
consecutive hours.
Always
3-4 hours.
Yeah, and then that was good for because it was a long distance gap in other time zones and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
So I got back to Australia,
which is the most important thing in long distance relationships. You have to find the right time, and you have to find time. Not right time. You have to find time to talk.
Yeah, and
because
if you don't talk, you have to make time.
Yeah, because if you don't find the time, if you don't make time, you don't even talk. It's gonna be so shit. It's not gonna work. No way it's gonna work.
So,
like you literally have to say every day what happened with you from the morning to the step.
Yeah.
Every single day, you have to say, well, I went there, or I did it, I did this, I did that. Like
It's
you
very
have to make the other
repetitive.
you have to make the other person feel like he's living with you,
Yeah, exactly.
as if he's seeing what's happening with you in every single second.
So I went to Australia,
Yeah.
and then we were still talking. At this point, I still didn't know what was going on, but I don't know. Like it was weird. Like I knew that we went together, but it felt like we were gonna get together. So I went and saw an immigration agent because I was like, I don't know, it's so weird. Like I hadn't even said that like I wanted to be with you, but we went and saw an immigration agent and was like, if we want to get him here and we want to get married, what's the go, what's the process or whatever. And when I was in Lebanon, I said to him, look, I don't want, if you want to come to Australia and marry me, you need to come a whole different way. Like you're not coming through me because, as I said before, like I always heard such bad experiences about other women and how they got married in Lebanon and they came and they got married here and then they had bad experiences, women and men. And so that was the idea that was in my head. And I was like, Mum, if he wants to come and marry me, he needs to find a way to get to Australia, kind of thing, which is not really fair, but that's what happened. And then so we went to the immigration agent. I'm like, what's a way for him to come here and stuff like that? Oh no, I don't think we went. No, we didn't go to the immigration agent. I just done some research.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you went to the immigration, you were actually
Yeah, but it was
applying.
after. Yeah, but that was after.
Yeah.
After we Fatha.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I just done some research and then I was trying to find ways for him to get here without marrying me or getting engaged to me. And I was like, and then eventually I was like, and my parents kept coming to me and going, look, Mariam, I know you don't want this to happen, but it's so much easier if you guys just get engaged.
Hard. It was actually so hard to come without, if it's not through her.
Yeah, exactly. So my parents came to me and was like, look, it's just so much easier if he comes through you. Like, if you guys love each other and you want to be with each other, it's okay. He can come through you.
Yeah, but by then we were like close. We got close.
No, but even then I was going, no, he needs to find another way. And then, yeah, like, I don't know, I was going through my head.
I just knew that right now.
No.
Yes.
Anyway, yeah. So that's what happened. And then eventually, so he said, I love you in Lebanon. He told me that he loved me in Lebanon, that he wanted me. And I still didn't know how I was feeling about him, so I didn't say anything. And then, so we would continue, but I was always talking to him. I loved talking to him. I enjoyed his company and all this stuff. And we were making future plans and everything. And then I was in Australia and I was in bed, we were talking. And then we were talking about something. And then he was talking about something like, oh, but why do you even care, And then I was like, because I love you. And then he was like, and then that was the first time I said I love you to him.
And that's it.
Yeah, and then that was it. And
by that day, she doesn't even stop saying that.
And then the next morning, I went up to my mum and I was like, hey, Mum. She goes, yeah. I go, if we can't find another way, it's okay. It's okay if Mustafa comes through me.
I mean,
She was like, what?
I was like,
and I was like, yeah. She goes, okay. And then she started making all these arrangements.
Preparations and everything.
And then that's when we decided to have our fatha.
And then we decided to have a fatha. I actually had the fatha when I was in Lebanon and she was here on Skype. Actually, I was on WhatsApp.
Yeah, he was in Lebanon.
They invented WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Invented the.
Yeah. And the fatha is like when the parents come over.
Yeah.
Like his parents come over my house and ask for my hand.
Yeah.
And they just do like.
They're like, please, we want this hand. We don't want the rest. We want the hand.
And then I went to Lebanon after that. We got engaged in Lebanon.
Yeah.
I stayed there for 2 months with my family.
2 months.
Yeah. And then
I was at uni.
Yeah. Then we came back. I applied for the visa and everything. We got engaged, came back, I applied for his visa, and then after that, I applied for his visa, and then I think 3 months or 4 months after that, I went back to Lebanon.
Yeah.
Went back to Lebanon, and we spent...
I think it was 5 or 6.
Was it winter? No, it was summer, because during our engagement, it was winter.
Engagement was summer, babe. It was winter.
Yeah, it was winter, yeah. And then we went back, I think. Yeah, I went back, and then I came back. After that, I spent, I think, a month there, and we came back. I came back to Australia. From that visit till he got his visa, it was 7 months.
7 months.
So we hadn't seen each other for 7 months. But his whole visa process took 10 months.
Yeah.
So we just thought towards the end, when it was like the 10th month, we were just like, oh my God, this isn't going to work. Like, it's not going to happen.
It's going to take so long because it took my brother 18 months.
Yeah. And because his brother had the same situation, he got married.
Yeah.
But so we hadn't seen each other for 7 months. The visa was taking forever, and I knew I couldn't go to Lebanon. And
Like,
it's
there
just,
was-
it's too
yeah,
hard to get a
there
tourist
there
visa to Australia.
There was some signs for the visa, but every time we feel like, oh, that's it,
Yeah,
doesn't work.
it didn't happen.
It doesn't happen,
Yeah.
but it wasn't declined. That was
Yeah.
the good thing.
Yeah, holiday or anything to go and visit him. So I knew if it didn't get accepted now, I'm not gonna go. We're not gonna see each other for like a year and a half. Like,
Yeah, so she said, if you don't get accepted, I might go down and
like I might take a semester off
take
uni.
a semester off.
And I might come down or whatever it is. And everyone was like, no, you can't do that. Like, it's not good for you. And I was like, I know, but like, it's getting hard for us. You know?
I even said no.
Yeah,
I
he
said no.
too.
Don't even.
Yeah.
Just your uni is the most important. Just
Yeah.
don't worry.
Yeah, going through, when there's so many thoughts going through your head and you miss a person, you want to do everything to just get to them, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway, so that happened. And then 10 months down the track, we get a call from the agent. His visa got accepted.
And you can watch the video.
Yeah, on the no more long distance video.
No more this.
Yeah.
Long distance.
And
Man, I was so happy. I was at uni.
yeah.
I got the call when I was at uni.
Hard, man. Like,
Yeah.
it's so hard to stay focused on other things
Yeah.
when you're in a long
Because
distance
yes,
relationship.
yes.
Anyway, and then like I think after his visa got accepted, like 2 days after, we booked a flight for him that day. He got accepted. We booked a flight for him that day, and he came 2 days after. That's how like we're like, you need to get here
You
now.
want to know what happened?
Guys, I just want to thank you guys. We want to thank you so
Oh,
much.
really?
Thank you so much for sharing the love and the love that you gave us on our last videos.
All those warm wishes,
I
all those
know.
nice words,
and your blessings. And
everything.
thank you for just
Like,
watching
yeah,
and
it felt
liking.
really
and-
nice.
yeah, it
Felt
was
really
so
nice.
nice. And yeah, I just want to thank you guys so much for all that love.
Bye. Don't forget to like and subscribe, please. Please.
Thank you for watching.